Ja będę siedziała na podłodze.
We have 4 people on. We have Olga. We have 4 people on.
Hej.
Okay. There's like 8 people on if you want to start.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna start. Hey everybody, I'm going to be in this position today. Welcome to, it's this time of a Saturday, I guess, 5 o'clock. Thank you so much for being with me, because you know how much I'm stressing out whole week prior to this, because I want to keep it interesting and I want to make sure that you guys not bored here. So look at what we have today. We have 2 pieces. One is cleaned, primed, repaired, most of all repaired, because look, I don't know if you can see it, but this piece needs a lot of work, hours and time to sand it, clean it, repair it. There's a lot of spots like that, and then it has to dry. It has to be resanded, clean, prime, and then we could go to this step here. So I was thinking. Tell me what you guys think about it, okay? I was thinking that we could work on this piece a little bit today, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna talk what I wanna do, and then during a week, we cannot do much in 40 minutes, and I don't wanna keep you here too long. And then I work on it, finish this, and then go to the same step, maybe a little bit further with this piece, and next week, we could finish this piece, so you can see both, because my projects take a long time, and let's start from the beginning. So I found this paper in Zazzle.
Also, Liz Gross says hi.
Hi, Liz. Hi. So I found this piece in Zazzle. I don't really use those papers. This is my first time, so I don't know how this is gonna work, because this is not my normal mint paper, which I love. But my mint didn't come yet. The whole shipment, it didn't come yet from Canada. So I have to use this. And I know that you guys think, how is this going to match with this? So, and what do I want to do with it? I want to put it here. Make this piece all crazy, agave, blended like multicolors, and then just put this, no resin, just nice floral top like that. What do you think? So we would have to.
We've got some hearts, some agreement.
Yeah. So we would have to take some of these colors and put them here.
You want to do a close-up of this? Like come a little closer and show everybody? Just so you can all see what colors we're working with.
So I was thinking that we're going to put Napoleon blue, which is another shade of blue that I have here.
And that's Annie Sloan, right?
Yes. I would use Amethyst, Dixie Belle, because we have a little bit purple, and you know purple is my favorite color.
I thought green was your favorite
I
color.
don't know, but purple too. Giverny, that's Annie Sloan also.
I'm not gonna pretend I know how to pronounce that.
And Barcelona, but I don't know, Barcelona or Colonel Mustard, because and I said I don't know, because that is going to be one of the last colors that I'm gonna put, and I'm gonna play with it. I don't know what this is gonna look after we blend three colors to it. And of course you can see white and you can see black, but that we can put with waxes. I really want you guys to see how I put my waxes on. So that is the last step. No, not really, because I showed you that before. This is going to be 5 colors, so I want them to be peeking through, and if I just put one over another, then I would have to distress it with the sponge, with distress, or with the paper. I really don't want to do that. I want to distress by itself just with water and me painting over. So don't know if you remember this, how we do that, but I'm gonna apply some of the wax, clear wax here first, on some areas where I want the color to peek through, and then we're gonna have that effect. But first, I showed you how we were decoupaging before with that trays. I don't know if you remember. We were just painting it with that's actually Dixie Belle medium. This is clear coat from Dixie Belle. I was just putting the Dixie Belle and I was sticking this on. That's it. And we will wait till it's dry. I want to show you another thing, how you can apply this. It's a little bit long, takes a little bit longer, but it gives you a bit different effect. It's going to be a little bit more smooth, less distressed look. So if you have modern furniture by any chance, and you want to make just like a smooth piece, just nice colors and nice decoupage on top of it, you use this method. It's called a hot iron method. So what you do, it's really easy, no big deal at all. I put one coat already here. You have to put 2 coats of the medium, which we're using clear coat by Dixie Belle. I put 1 coat. Julia just dried it, really nice. Now I'm gonna put a 2nd coat.
Is the iron supposed to be on?
Yeah, we can put the iron on, but not yet.
Okay, I didn't know if you needed to preheat.
No. I'm gonna put this on for now, and I'm not gonna make a noise drying it because it can dry by itself. So while we be painting, this thing is going to dry. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply. All you have to do, you put the paper on top of that dried medium and use the hot iron over it. I need I forgot, I need a piece of the wax paper. Not wax paper, the, you know, the cooking paper.
Parchment paper?
Parchment paper, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So this will wait. I actually like and most of the time do the other method because I like the distress look, and this is should be because this is the first time I'm using this paper. It should be smooth surface from this iron method, hot iron method. But I like the other one better. Only because I like my pieces to be looking worn, like they age in time. Also the paper age in time. So I really don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But like everything else I do, nothing is ever set in stone. That's the Polish saying. Nothing, you know, everything. The Polish people also say, you guys know, written with the finger on the water, because I don't know how I would want this to end up. I really don't know. It's an art, and we artists, you know. In mine, I am an artist, you an artist, because we're visualizing what's going to happen. We don't really know what's going to happen, you know. And I like to be like that. I don't want to be a technician here with paintbrush and say from A to Z, this is what's going to happen and this is the final product. Yes, that's what you expect. No, we can just putting vibe into the air. Unfortunately, I don't have any music because there is something going on that you cannot hear me when I have music on. But I'm putting vibe in the air, and we're going to start this process. So far, the piece is clean, primed, and first coat. And remember, the first coat, we put no water, just pretty nice and thick, and we just paint. It doesn't have to be like smooth painting. Not in my case, you know, not in this, with this furniture. You know, you often have to make nice and smooth strokes, but not in my case. So let's wait for this to dry. This is a beauty of using cheap brushes, but I don't like to use my expensive brushes for this because it's hard to clean. So the first step, we're going to wax the areas of those areas where we want the paint to peek through. So who do we have over there?
Okay, let's see. We have Shimon commented.
Hi, Shimon.
That they're watching. Magda says hello.
Magda. Raczek?
Raczek.
Cześć, Madziu.
We've got a bunch of people watching.
Oh, one more thing. Hold your thought, Julia. Do you know what I like to do, right? The surprise color. I mean, it's Aga's way. That's what people call it, Aga's way. On some comments, they like some surprising thing. So I don't know. You, my guest, you're doing this with me, so you don't have to be surprised. But I want to put something here, right on top of that,
Your pop of drawer color.
and something here, and of course, this has to be one of the colors from this. So guess what color is it going to be? I'm not telling you, but
Place your bets.
so something surprising going to go here and here. So first the wax, not too much, and this is just something that I like to do. I've learned this from Dionne Woods, and I find that an amazing technique. Dionne Woods, she's my mentor, amazing girl from Turquoise Iris. Oh, I don't know if you guys see it. I wasn't really particularly careful with putting the coat on because it doesn't really matter. I want this to have a distressed look. Worn distressed look. So if something even will peek through, it doesn't matter. But it's most likely won't because I will be putting so much more colors on it. So most likely it won't be peeking through, but so who else is there?
So we have Asha too. Shimon and Asha, they say they love us. Then we have, I love you guys too. Then we have Carol Ann
Hi, Carolyn.
from Illinois.
Oh boy, hi. That's far.
And she votes, her bet is on pink.
I don't know. I'm not saying.
I love the pink. You know how I feel about pink. And
Oh,
then
we don't want to use. We don't want to use that. What was the Annie Sloan pink we just used? Because we don't
the
want to duplicate
Capri.
the Capri. It has to be a something different.
I guess so. And then Liz is from Davison, Michigan. So we have Poland, we have Michigan, we have Illinois, New Jersey. Olga says nice color.
Yeah, somebody saw it yesterday. Asha was here, and she said, Asha, my friend Asha from New Jersey, she was here, and she's like, wow, what an amazing colors. This color is an, Julia, do you see the can? What is this color? This color is something that I don't use much, but it's by DIY Paint. It's called, I forgot. I'll tell
You want
you
me to
later.
find it?
Yeah, because I never know where they put their colors. But
Here,
somebody,
give me the thing.
Water Lily. That's what it's called, Water Lily, by DIY Paint. But I like using DIY paint.
I think they had a little thing and you ripped it off.
Yeah, that's Water Lily. I remember.
Okay.
I like to use. Okay, I use three brands of paint: DIY, Dixie Belle, majority, and some of the Annie Sloan paint. I like this for a lot of things. I can use on a whole piece just DIY paint, but I love to start with DIY paint because this paint is completely different than Dixie Belle or or Annie Sloan. Why? And
It's more clay based.
it's clay
right?
base, where Dixie Belle and Annie Sloan is mineral paint. So this one is way thicker, has a little bit more pigment, but it's thicker because it's clay built in it. So I like this as my base when I apply 3, 4, 5 colors and water. Because when you brush stroking, dry stroking, do different techniques, it doesn't really matter. You use the paint you like. But again, this is me. I have a little bit of experience using this paint, so this is what I like to do. I like to build on top of the base on top of clay-based paint. So I'm almost done with this, and this is still drying, so we cannot do anything.
We also have Omi from New
Oh,
Jersey.
hi, Omi. Yeah, she's from New Jersey, right?
Yes. Oh,
Just a little bit.
A little
Okay,
snagger.
I always say that, everybody always say that wax and clear coat is the last step when you're painting furniture. This is so not.
Well, you don't follow the rules.
I don't follow the rules. Neither does Dion, because she taught me that. She taught us that. Us who follow her.
Well, sometimes you have to break conventions
But
to try new things.
I tell you
so.
what, this is not Home Depot brand. This is not other brands that. This is water-based wax. So if something is water-based and is not cured,
Comes
21
right off.
days, we can paint over it. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna chip. So it's not water-based. I mean, it's not oil-based. It's just water-based. So it's okay to use it.
And you know, she actually uses it because that can is like completely empty.
Yeah, and also, well, I don't know what I wanted to say.
I
I'm
ruined
still
your
waiting
train
for
of
this,
thought,
for this to
sorry.
dry, so we can start applying some new colors.
We also have a California.
Hey, California!
It's Sagan.
Oh, hi, my girl.
She's back.
You're back.
It's really sweet of you guys to show up every week. We really, really
You
appreciate
have no idea
it.
how much I appreciate. I always think, I'm new to this lives, and I always think nobody's gonna be here because when we post,
But like, hey,
yeah.
we're gonna go live.
nobody says that they will be here, and the post is not even shown anywhere. I don't understand, but
I think it's just the algorithm.
I have to ask you a question, Julia. See if anybody can have an answer for me.
Okay.
Do you remember that amazing? I mean, to me, armoire. We call her Madeline. I put 50 hours in it, and I really, honest to God, think that this is my best piece so far. Even though it doesn't have decoupage, it looks like it's just colors, blending, lots of blending, and a huge piece. So I put a lot of heart into it. It was weeks of work, and this piece seems to be not liked by the media. I just don't know. I don't understand why every time we post it on different websites, it just gets kicked out because nobody addresses it. So, what
So
do
if you guys
think?
have seen it, give us your thoughts. I don't know, did we make it too, did the photos, are they too professional looking? We did a white background. Like, just give us your thoughts, because we were a little confused, so.
Yeah, we're really confused.
We like everyone's opinion.
I don't know because some pieces sell on spot, some pieces take a few months to sell, but this piece that I honestly think is my best piece doesn't even get likes. So I know likes are not everything, but it's like your favorite baby, not that I ever have favorite children, but your favorite children, and nobody likes them, seriously. All right, so let's go to brushing. I just put a little bit of this different shade of blue, and I need you to remember when you're applying water, I don't apply water everywhere. I'm only applying because I don't want to make this piece wet. I just want to prepare a surface for this color that I'm applying now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of water in the spot that I need, just for that water. I think I like it. I think I like it.
Carolyn, yeah, it is on Facebook. You can find it in our pictures. If you wanted to, it's also on Instagram. We posted it maybe 2 weeks ago, right, Aga?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago or so, so it's not far down.
So not too much water, and we don't want to cover the whole thing, right? This is, I gotta be careful because I sprayed, I put the,
Top coat.
yeah, top coat here. So not too much water, not too much paint.
And what is this blue that you're adding now?
That's,
Because you got a comment about it.
That's
the...
Napoleon Blue.
Napoleon
by
Blue.
Armstrong.
It's also Liz's first time watching our thing, so that's nice.
Hi, Liz.
But-
This is also iris, Turkish iris brush. I like to use them for small pieces and for blending, color blending.
See,
But
Magda says she likes the white background, so I don't know.
You see what I'm doing? I'm not really covering everything. I just want to put like you slightly move your brush. You don't, sooner or later, all those curves and crevices here, they're gonna get filled with paint, but you don't really, you don't really want to get too much of it. So we will build up those crannies with waxes, so that's fine. Also here you can go different directions, it really doesn't matter, as long as there is a little water on it. So I'm gonna work on that part. By the time we covered it with this blue, we can go and probably work on the top while this drying. So we can maybe put another color here. I would hope that I can put maybe another color before we finish for today.
So the brush she was using for the top coat is just like a regular chip brush. It was like a Home Depot chip brush, right? Like a cheap one. The one she's using now is Turquoise Iris, right? Brush?
Yeah, 2-inch.
Like her 2-inch brush. But yes, Patricia, you know what? The likes are important just because they get you more circulation. The more likes you get, the more people see it. So, I mean, obviously validation is nice when you work on something hard, but like you want as many people to see it as possible. So, yeah, it's always appreciated when you guys like something.
It's not more the most important thing, but it's like this is how Facebook, this is how social media works. So when all your pieces are liked, and then suddenly your favorite piece doesn't even get recognition, it's kind of disturbing. You're like, what happened? You know. So what do you like this color so far? The blending of those two colors?
I like it, and we've gotten a couple of comments about how pretty the blue is.
Yeah, I'm going different directions because I want to build up texture. If you just put a little bit of paint and you go one direction, then you're not really building up texture. You're making smooth look. But with me, nothing ordinary is okay. So
we were joking around this morning that she's incapable of making just like a plain, like smooth one color piece.
By the way, I just discovered
texture.
that this piece has some kind of texture. The wood has some kind of grain. So I don't know if that's going to be visible and if we're gonna like this, or are we gonna enhance this, or are we gonna cover that? I don't know, but this grain is going through.
You can really only see it when it hits certain lights, I think. Because I can see it, but I don't think the camera picks it up.
And it's going through the first coat and the second coat. So I don't know, it might stay here, but which is fine because it's what it is. You know, we have to enhance the beauty of it.
Olga says, Carolyn says she loves the blue. And then Olga says, this is a masterpiece for me. I saw it, quote, live, and it is a miracle. Miracle, a beautiful piece of furniture in which you put the art of choosing colors and love for what you do. Thank you, Olga. That's very sweet.
And we were gifted a mirror from Olga last week, and I actually married that mirror into my last piece. Olga, do you know that it was your piece, your mirror that you gave me?
Yeah, if you saw our green piece that we just posted. Yes, did we just post it yesterday or 2 days ago? It has a mirror, a purple mirror, and that is from Olga right here.
Purple and gold.
Facebook's labeled top fan.
I don't know if you can visualize this, but I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
I like this blue a lot. I like the little mix.
But this is just one of the layers. We're going to build up more texture.
See, I don't know if you guys are good at it, but I'm so bad at visualizing what she's gonna do. Like, she'll say, like, oh yeah, I'm planning on adding this and this and this, and I'll be like, sure, that sounds so cool. And then when it's done, it's nothing like what I imagined.
And that scares me because I call her in the middle of the night, wake her up, Julia, come here. And she's like, what is this? This is the piece that we were talking about this morning. Is it? Seriously?
Yeah.
That doesn't look anything.
Like, I just am so bad at visualizing these things.
I told you. No, you didn't. You told me something completely different.
This morning she called me and she's talking about all the things that she wants to do to this piece. And I'm like, sure. Okay, sounds good. And she was talking for a solid 20 minutes about it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm not going to picture this. Like, I can't picture it.
Alright, so this is gonna dry. See how,
I really love it. Looks like waves, kind of.
because it is really nice piece. This is actually a piece from...
It's a matching set with the armoire. Yeah. And there's also a headboard.
There is a headboard to go with
Yeah, it has a headboard. So
Julia bought those for pieces, but we cannot sell it together because this is so heavy. I think the shipment of the armor will be like $1,000, just that. So if I add these pieces to it, nobody's gonna want to pay for the shipment of it. I love those things. They are so much easier for me to move this piece.
you lost a leg, that's why.
I did? Oh.
Yeah. I'd help you, but I'm in my pajamas and I don't want everyone to see that.
Did anybody is painting furniture from my group? You guys paint or just like to watch me paint?
I think we have some artists, don't we?
Do we?
I'm waiting.
But
Liz says LOL. I don't know if she's laughing at us calling her maybe an artist.
No, I really don't. I don't.
No, she says she just watches. I think we do. Doesn't maybe Sagan paint? I always got that vibe, but I might be wrong. I'm just guessing.
Olga paints. She's planning on painting her bedroom set, I think. She's... I'm liking this.
I know you don't. You tell me not to look at my phone when we're doing these things, but I just got a funny text and I'm like, oh, Olga says she painted once. Failure.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Everyone's fails the first time. So, Carolyn says that she has a piece that she's painted.
What was it? Carolyn, what was the piece that you painted?
Liz says it looks fun. I think it does look fun. I agree.
You know, my biggest struggle is to paint the second piece exactly the same like I paint, you know, the first one.
That's the hard part with a matching set.
Oh my God, it's so hard for me to do that. And that's why I have to, as soon as we're done, I have to go and start working so I don't forget what I did.
At least this one you have on tape. You can watch your life back.
Still wet.
She says, it's almost that color, but I'm learning to blend from you.
Yeah, so remember, really like people who are painting for the first time, a lot of people complain that when they putting a second coat of paint, they sort of like making a mud looking, that the paint does not apply on top of the paint but looks muddy, and they go down to the base. So very important to make sure that even if you don't put a clay paint like DIY, even if you don't put primer, make sure that the first coat is thick, no water added, and dried overnight. That's what I do. I don't rush with the first coat. I just put it, you know, depends if I do designs, if I do different things, I do them and then I let it dry overnight. I don't rush with the first coat. And then you know, and then I play with it, put stencils, put paper, put different things, you know, add other colors. And when you hold your brush, it doesn't have to be this brush, or you can have any other brush, but make sure that the water only goes in, you know, on a part of the furniture, and then you do a light strokes or this way, depends on what you're trying to do. But I'm thinking here I want them like looking like wavy, like Julia said. So that's it. So we're done with this for now.
Oh, she said it was a dresser, by the way.
Dresser, yeah, that's what I did too.
And then Sagan commented and said that she's the one who painted the rock the same colors as your dresser.
Yeah.
And
so
that you
she
posted
is
a
an
picture
artist.
of it. But she
Yeah.
says, I'd love to be able to do furniture. And then we have Kathy here. And she says that she's painted small dressers and desks, but is wanting to learn new techniques and likes the freedom with which you paint.
I have to say that when I first started, I watched different techniques and my husband is in the kitchen and you can hear him moaning,
And
yawning, coughing, and all that stuff. But it's his house too, so I can't say anything.
And Liz says she's going to practice on her picnic table this spring and that she's never painted before. Sorry,
I'm just
guys,
going
adjusting.
to just try to dry it really quick, a little bit, not too much. By the way, I use this tool a lot. I have, Julia promised that she's going to make a video of my studio to show you what are the most important tools if you want to start to do things a little bit more professional, or even for yourself, your friends and family. But you don't have, this is not expensive. This is like $30. But you don't have to use it. You can just use a good, powerful hair dryer if you have one. Julia has one for $300 or $400 Dyson, so please. And this is $30.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I use your hair dryer.
What is a good thing about this technique, hot iron technique, is also that the top is going to be Marek, we have a live here. That this surface will be completely dry, so you can put your piece, your paper, and pick it up to adjust it the way you want it. When with the other thing, especially when you're using rice paper, which is super thin, this one is a little thicker this way. I don't know how this is gonna react. But when you're using rice paper, you cannot lift it up and put it back on. It's ruined. You know, so if you're starting with decoupage, it takes way much time, again, because you gotta put one coat, let it dry, put a second coat, let it dry, then you put the paper, then you iron it. But it is way safer.
So that top coat needs to be completely dry?
Needs to be dry, yeah. It's almost dry. Besides one spot where Julia burned it, but...
You don't have to be mean.
I'm not trying to be mean. My daughter is an actress, you know, so I said to
This
her,
is
pretend that you're a furniture artist. Just pretend, you know. It's
This
an
is
acting
not, my talents are not in furniture painting
Just pretend,
whatsoever.
You never know. Maybe your mother is gonna be super famous one day, right? Annie Sloan, and then no, Martha Stewart. Well, maybe it's too late for me, but let's pretend I'm gonna be super famous, and since she looks like me, she can play Martha Stewart, Aga Wurzik, right? So you have to practice.
Oh, we got a comment from Switzerland.
Switzerland, first time.
Watching
yay!
from Switzerland, love your style, Aga. Textured, chippy, worn, colorful, right up my street. Winky face.
But you know, we just decided. What's the girl's name or guy?
I don't want to mispronounce it. Is it It's Heike. Heike? I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm good with Polish names. I'm not good with the other names.
So we decided that we're going to call our style Aga European boho what? Grunge.
Boho grunge.
Yeah, Aga
Yes.
European boho grunge.
European boho grunge.
European.
That's European boho
Okay,
grunge.
Aga did not come up with the name. I mean, with the boho grunge, but I went through all this crazy boho websites, and then something stroked me like grunge boho. This is exactly what I'm doing.
Everyone's laughing at that.
An aga or grunge? Don't I look grunge with or hippie? But there is no such a thing as a hippie.
Come on, dry your top coat, please.
Almost.
She says, cool name, and you'll need to practice the pronunciation. I'm sure. I know I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
no, her name. I messed up her name.
Is it Haiti?
I don't know. I'll Google it later, so I know I'm saying it right.
Come back to us next week, and we promise we're gonna know how to pronounce your name. I promise. My name is Agnieszka, Agnieszka.
No, it's not.
Agnieszka. And then sometimes they call me Agnes. I could,
Everyone messes up her name, yeah.
So I just go by Aga. But when I started real estate 20 years ago, my boss said, no way you can be Agnieszka. Nobody's gonna call you and list the house with Agnieszka. So you have to come up with, American name. So since me and my first boyfriend liked Angie, and that was our
The Rolling
song.
Stones.
Yeah, my husband is not hearing this. Rolling Stone. I said, okay, so what about Angie Wersick? And that's it. Angie is my nickname too.
Angie.
Yeah, you can sing to them, and
No, I can't. No. Then we'll really lose followers.
Almost. Do we have a paper? We do.
Yeah, I brought it.
Wondering what's going to happen if it's not completely dry. Okay, we'll see.
I mean, you can just say fuck it and try it. So she is plugging in the iron right now.
This iron works because we don't iron in this house.
Liz says she'll just call you fabulous.
This is a brand new parchment paper. We need to have...
Sorry.
I don't know how to do this now. Oh my god. This is not gonna
You don't know
be...
how to open parchment paper?
No, I don't.
See, this is what happens when you guys get alive. You get the unfiltered...
Unfiltered and uncensored too. Oh, my husband is here, but he's topless. Not that he has anything to show, but... Go!
Yeah, she's saying she knows the Polish names are a little bit crazy. Yeah, they're a bit wild sometimes.
All right, so let's stick it, girls. Let's stick it. I cut it already. I took a bigger piece and I cut it.
So you want me to angle it so they can see
Yeah.
the top better?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me fix that.
I'm gonna make it easier for me because I cut it so I can stick to one side and I don't have to do anything about it. Like this. I don't have to sand this side. Let's hope that this is gonna work. If it doesn't, we just do it old-fashioned way. I mean,
We're trying something new. This is our first
This is
time.
our first time.
It's your first time.
Okay. Because I like the grunge look of the paper, the stress worn off, and I even stress it more. So this is on.
And then you put parchment paper and then you iron it?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen you do this.
That's what Michelle showed me. Michelle see? But this is the thing, that you can actually move it because it's almost dry.
Yeah.
And if it was any other paper,
you would not be able to pick it up.
But I think that the paper is uneven. I don't know how somehow.
You think you cut it uneven?
Oh.
I mean, it's a little big though, right? So I think it'd be fine.
Let's try it. Again, I haven't used this paper, so I have no idea what's gonna happen.
You want me to hold it, or you?
No, it's fine. You're in your pajamas and everybody can see it.
No one can see that. Caroline says she's in love with that pattern. I like it too. It's really cute. Is that iron hot?
Yeah. I don't know how hot it is. I don't want to try. You want to try? How hot
I'm
it
okay. You know, I'm
is?
okay.
It's sticking. It's sticking.
Oh, it's working?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's
But I
working.
moved it so many times and it wasn't dry, so I don't know if it's gonna work. I might have to pull it up and put more, because this is what life is, you know, like when you're rushing, because you want to show certain things. No, it's
working?
working.
Oh, yay!
How much time do we have? Can I still show
It
them?
is 5:40. So
5:40. So
40 minutes we've been on.
we've been on 40 minutes. So you guys want to stay a few more minutes longer, or are we done for today? And will you want to continue this next week?
So if we stop today, what are you going to be working on in the meantime? Like, what are we going to do now?
Finish this piece, and I'm gonna fix the other piece, and
Magda says longer.
a little longer. So let's just finish this and just put one more coat of something. Maybe like because I was highlighting. See, this is too dry. Yeah, it's okay because I can lift it a little bit and then this paper is really, really thick. So, you know, I'm gonna probably have to lift it a little bit and put more.
Kathy says you got to keep ironing.
Yeah. Did you do it before, Kathy? Did you do it that method?
Yeah, a few people have said to stay on longer. So it shouldn't be dry all the way?
It should be dry. It should be completely dry, which wasn't, and I was moving and back and forth. So that's what I'm thinking happens. And I moved the medium. I moved it because it's partially sticking.
Yeah, like it's...
But look how
on.
it's not sticking here. Look how smooth that looks versus when we just put it on a wet surface.
She says she has done it once. Oops, sorry, that was my finger, guys.
And it takes longer, way longer, right? Because I would just like...
She said her paper wasn't that thick, though.
This one is super thick.
Sorry if I missed it, but what type of paper is that floral paper? She got it from Zazzle, right?
Zazzle, yeah. This is the first time we're using it.
It's like a very thick...
Because we have...
it's not very thick, but it's thick compared to the...
yeah, like it's
the
not
mint
sticking. It's not
papers.
sticking here at all. I'm gonna have to paint a little bit more of the medium, but I'll work on that. That's at least you know what we're doing here. So I probably rush a little bit here, and so here is
We wanted to get it all on camera.
yeah.
So.
But I just put more medium, let it dry, and then do this. Anyhow, same thing here. Everything else is sticking. Here is not sticking, so we have to do more. But anyhow, let's just...
Yeah, we did the 2 coats of top coat. I think we just rushed it a little because we wanted to have it all on the live. So you're going to do another color now?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit of low light and a little bit of highlight. Highlight. And a little bit of low light. So I have another brush by Dion. I think we started here first, right? So this is
Yes, we start on that side.
dry. Yeah, it will work, you know, but I don't know. I usually wait till the very end with this because I don't want what kind of texture I want. If I want a really distressed texture or I want something really nice and smooth. I don't know. You guys have anything to drink? I love this. It's only like 3% alcohol, but I just like it. So let's do a little bit of highlight. Let's see what's gonna happen when we put this new color here.
And what color is this one? This is the...
Blue. Oh, it's blue. No, it's given. Oh my goodness! Look at this, guys. Can you see that? Can you see
Yeah.
that?
I like that.
Guys, can you see this color? coming through. Well, you guys don't know, my husband has lung cancer and he keeps coughing and coughing. He's getting better, but I can't help it. You know, we all live in the same house, so gotta listen to him coughing. He needs to cough.
Everyone seems to love the blue.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I really like that.
This wasn't dry yet, so it got muddy. Now I have to be careful. I don't want the muddy colors. I want this to be dry, the surface underneath. So, gotta make sure. Hi Annie, my dog is here. I want to say hi to Annie. Hi Annie, come here, baby.
Oh, she said bye.
She said bye. I don't know. She wants to say hi on the camera, but then she wants to say bye. Come here. That's my Annie. Can you see her?
Yes.
She's a pit. But she's mama's girl. She's my third child. Right?
Okay.
Okay, go. Now go.
Annie, come here. Come here, baby.
Okay, so let's keep doing this. So,
yeah, he's doing good though. He had his last run of chemo last week and we're finishing up radiation soon, so it's looking pretty
Promising.
good. Promising.
I love the way this looks, guys.
I do
we
too.
cannot rush it. Again, with this technique, because look what's happening. Can you show them? Because I've been bragging about this, and I want them to see what happened.
Okay, hold on. Let me adjust. Carolyn said they just adopted a rescue dog today, Roxy.
Oh, congratulations! Our baby is a rescue too. We adopted her when she was 2 years old. So look, I don't know if you can see, but here this part was still wet, and when I put that third color, it started to getting muddy here, and I don't want muddy. I want this smooth look. So I'm not gonna go over this part here. I'm just gonna wait till it dries, and then I'll put it more color here. And then I'm thinking about aubergine, and that aubergine, maybe I'm just gonna put a little bit in the corners, inside those designs here and here. You know, like aubergine is gonna be like the popping highlight of this piece, because it's just a little bit of aubergine here. It's like purple.
Touches of purple.
Touches of purple.
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe I'm just going to give it like a weathered yellow look. So basically,
Ooh.
I will show you what I'm gonna do next week. So I'm going to work on this piece till I have.
Because remember, we have a little extra one.
Yeah, but I'm gonna work on this piece. I'm gonna put the top, and I'm gonna put 3 colors, including this. So I'm gonna finish this with this blue. Okay, this is too dry. There you go. It's too dry. Just a little bit spritz of water, not too much. See the difference? So I'm going to finish with this, and then I'm gonna just add a little bit of aubergine again into the designs, and then I'm gonna stop at that. Okay? I mean, this I'm gonna finish, so it's gonna be all done, and then I work on this piece to this point with the 4th color. So base color, 2nd color, 3rd color, and this is a 4th color. And that's where I'm gonna meet you next Saturday when this is done. And then we're going to put final touches on this piece, which is gonna take a long time because we need to apply waxes. We're gonna apply yellows. I don't know which yellows, if it's gonna be Barcelona or it's gonna be mustard. I don't know yet what I'm gonna see. And then I'm gonna show you how to put waxes and do final touches, which are very, very important. And we can decide then what peak color we're gonna put on. Okay, so think about it. What colors we put
Our
inside?
Papa surprise.
Yeah, what's going to be a surprise color? Okay.
You have hi Chocha from Stefan.
Hi, Steph.
Hi Steph, Chochu.
So okay, so this is what we're gonna leave for today. Thank you so much. You have no idea how relaxed I feel now, because I'm always so stressed
Also,
out.
you have a vote of red for your pop color from
Red?
Steph Ju.
Oh, there's nothing red here, Steph. We can. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what this is going to look like. But I don't know. I put red everywhere. I put everything everywhere. So who knows where it's going to come to me. Sometimes I get up 2 in the morning and I add a color to something. So.
Well, we'll see you guys next week. Let us
Thank you.
know. Take a look at that armoire we were talking about earlier.
Let us know what
Give
you
us a
think.
peek. If anything, just keep it in mind and let us know next week what you think. Also, we have a vote for orange as a potential color. So
That could be. Oh,
because there's definitely orange in there.
Orange,
So yeah, we'll see you guys.
But then maybe we should change. Okay, let me think about it. Maybe I should change from orange here to maybe splash of pink somewhere, and then put orange inside as a pop-up color.
That could be good too. We'll see. You got to think on it. You got to sleep on it.
Yeah, I gotta sleep on it, but you're gonna know right away when you see me next week what's going to be inside, because you're gonna see what's up outside, and then. All right, guys, thank you so very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being with me. Really love you all. Seriously, you mean a world to
And
me.
thank you for interacting with us. We
And
always
thank you for
appreciate
yes.
it.
Yes.
And another vote
As
for
I'm
yellow.
learning.
So
As I'm learning.
yeah,
to
as
do
you
this.
guys learn, we're learning too. So we're all as we go.
We also want to do a live with the mirror, but I want to show you how I do mirror from the outside of what to do with the mirror that you have at home that is not new and you want to make it old, that is actually old and has all these scratches that you cannot wash clean, and you don't know, oh my God, what do I do with this mirror that is old and it's really old, and the glass mirror glass is all worn off. What do you do with it? I actually know how to make it into a beautiful art from the inside of the mirror, not from the outside. And we're also selling a moldings now on our website, which
Would you bend?
would you bend? So I want to show you something to do with that,
Yes.
which is in the close future. But next week, let's finish those 2 babies and think about the names for them. Their mama is called Madeline. So what do you want to call the babies? We can call them twins because they're not gonna be identical.
For
twins.
turtle.
Yeah, definitely. That never happens. Nothing is ever identical in my case. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank
Till next week.
you.